This is CHS Radio. I'm your host, Victoria, and welcome to the third edition of CHS. As always, be ready to hear some of the latest in teen news, become educated on them too, and crack a rib because this should be pretty laughable. Ha ha. I mean, amusing, not laughable. Amusing. You guys know the drill. Let's go ahead and jump right into the podcast and enjoy. As always, we have our much needed and very important announcements up first. Go ahead, guys.
Hey guys, Corey here for the Calvert announcements. Well, it's our final month of school. Let's finish as fast as we can so we can finish at the end of June and enjoy our summer. If you finished some of your classes, post it on Edmodo, because that's just awesome, and all of us want to congratulate you. Now, in a couple of weeks, June 19th to be exact, Calvert Goes Wild is going to happen. We can't wait to see everybody there, and you can even get a chance to win a laptop. The Creative Writing Club wants to thank Trisha Woodridge and Elizabeth Dull for speaking with us during this school year. We love talking to them and getting advice about our writing. Get Active Calvert will be continuing through the last week of July, so make sure you make some time to do some fun challenges. And finally, our podcast staff will be taking a break over the summer, but they can't wait to see you guys next fall. And if anyone wants to join the staff of next fall, please contact Ms. Radachi. Even though the podcast staff is taking a break, Readers Theater and mini musicals will still be happening. Stay tuned to Edmodo for more info. Stay safe and have a great summer.
Next, hear what storms are raging, where skies are blue, skies are clear, and where the sun is shining. The weather segment.
Hey, it's Naomi with this episode's edition of Weather Around the World. Since we're getting into summer, it's time to start thinking of places to visit for a vacation. Here are some pretty cool places to consider visiting when you plan your vacation. Baltimore is going to be having some hot temperatures this week, mostly staying around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, or 27 degrees Celsius. While there are going to be showers for a few days, they won't last long. Sunday, the 7th, should be fairly sunny, making it a nice day to tour the city. However, rain will return early the next morning. If you prefer extremely hot temperatures, definitely consider visiting Las Vegas. This week we'll see temperatures surpassing 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 38 degrees Celsius, with the highest temperature being 103 degrees Fahrenheit / 39 degrees Celsius on Thursday, the 4th. While most days will be sunny, Saturday will have a little rain, but not too much to keep you from checking out the area. The city of West Yellowstone in Montana will have much milder temperatures, staying between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 and 21 degrees Celsius, with some partially cloudy days. As the name reveals, West Yellowstone is one of the closest cities to Yellowstone National Park, which also stretches into Wyoming and Idaho. There are many wonderful sights at Yellowstone, and the mild temperatures of the area make it the perfect place to visit this summer. Moving to the other side of the United States again, we have Nashville. While the week-long 80-degree temperature is nice, unfortunately there will be a few thunderstorms scattered throughout the week. The storms seem to occur on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, but Thursday and Friday will only have some showers. While this week may not have the best weather for visiting, summer is definitely an exciting time to be in Nashville. Being the country music capital of the world, the city has a huge festival every summer, featuring the biggest names in country music. This year, the CMA Music Festival will occur from June 11th to the 14th, with performances from Keith Urban, Brad Paisley, Luke Bryan, Rascal Flatts, and more. This is definitely a festival a country music lover would not want to miss. Now we're going to head out the United States to check out Paris. This week, the average temperature will be around 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or 19 degrees Celsius, with the highest temperature being 72 degrees Fahrenheit, or 22 degrees Celsius, on Sunday. The next few days will be mostly sunny, with few partially cloudy days and no rain. With beautiful sights such as the well-known Eiffel Tower, Paris definitely will make a great place to visit, especially with the pleasant temperatures. The final city in this edition will make a fantastic vacation for fans of The Lord of the Rings. New Zealand's capital, Wellington, will have much cooler temperatures compared to the previous cities, staying around 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius all week. There will also be some rain showers occurring from Thursday the 4th through Sunday the 7th. While this weather may not seem appealing, its beautiful scenery and role as the set for filming The Lord of the Rings definitely makes it a big tourist attraction. That's all for Weather Around the World. Listen again in our next edition to hear what's up with the weather around our planet. The information presented in this segment is courtesy of timeanddate.com and visitmusiccity.com. Thanks for listening and have a great summer.
Hey, guess what? If you're listening to this right now, you're using technology. Therefore, all of our listeners use technology. And if all of you use technology, then all of you should listen to the technology segment. Yeah, you knew that was coming. Coming up next with Jared.
Hello everyone, my name is Jared and I will be talking about how technology has changed our lives over the years. From the invention of the light bulb to the first radio, and then the TV, and then the smartphone, and now we even have better tech such as the Google Glass. Believe it or not, all of these things drastically changed the way we operate in daily life. The light bulb got rid of the hassle of having to light and blow out candles and the danger of your house burning down. The radio made communications easier, not so much from townsperson to townsperson, but it made it easier for news to be spread. The television gave many people a pastime and once again helped the spread of news both locally and on a nationwide scale. Next we have the smartphone. For many years has the smartphone been making our lives easier. It seems like every year there's a new feature on them. But hey, I don't see anyone complaining. Just recently Apple released their new Apple Watch. I have a feeling it's going to be very popular, but let's be honest, none of us are going to be buying any of those since they are outrageously expensive. And we have ATMs that let you take money out of your bank account with the simple push of a button. Instead of having to go inside and give them your information and then having to wait like 5 minutes so they can get it wrong and then have to do it again when you can just do it yourself, simply. Let's not forget the Google Glass though. They somehow managed to make a device that you could text and do anything else with your eyes. How do you manage to do that? What's next? Telekinesis glasses? What happened to sunglasses? They became extinct. Back to what I was saying. Technology has changed our lives for the better, not only in civilian hands, but it also changed how we defend our country and many other things. Now we have security cameras and high-tech communication devices and too many other things to name, really. More technology means there's more that go wrong. First of all, if there was a power outage, there would be nothing anyone could do because everything is controlled by some kind of computers. Second of all, there would be more for drivers to be distracted with while driving 70 miles an hour and endangering others. Lastly, there could be like a rise of the robots or something like that. Just kidding, that probably would never happen. Maybe it will, but no, probably won't. Now that we're off that topic, what are some of your guys' favorite new or old tech? I know mine has got to be the new LG G3 smartphone. It is probably the best phone that you could get, and it's not even really that expensive for a phone. Yes, you may think that it is, but when you compare it to like an iPhone, the iPhone stands no chance. Well, I hope you guys liked my endless rambling, and I hope you have a nice day and week.
Ready to have your heart broken? Ready to jump with joy? Or are you on the edge of your seat to know what that new show is going to be about? You should be, because Rachel is about to give you the lowdown on what's going on in the TV world, so be prepared. To you, Rachel.
Hey folks, welcome to CHS Radio's TV division, our last issue for the school year. I'm Rachel, here to give you the latest news on your favorite TV shows. I'll fill you in on the latest renewals, cancellations, new shows, cancellations, and then throw out a quick rec and return date. Oh, and did I mention cancellations? Since last issue, the networks have gone wild with their renewals and cancellations. Unfortunately, the latter more so than the former. We will, however, start with the good news. The incredibly old hit drama NCIS was renewed for its 13th season by CBS, and it looks like that'll be returning later this year. Fox renewed American Idol for its 15th season, but shockingly enough, the show will be ending next year. Last Man Standing, starring Tim Allen, was given a 5th season by ABC. Another long-running series, Bones, is getting its 11th season and will continue to air on Fox. The Night Shift, a medical drama starring the very amazing Owen Mackin, was picked up for its 3rd season by NBC. The hit reality show Dancing with the Stars is getting its 21st season, its 21st, on ABC. Another ABC reality show, Shark Tank, was renewed for its 7th season. CBS renewed 2 of its crime dramas, Blue Bloods and NCIS LA. Blue Bloods is getting its 6th season, while NCIS LA is getting its 7th. Aha! ABC's completely awful and terribly amusing comedy Galavan was picked up for a 2nd season. ABC is very excited, wow! It renewed Modern Family for a 7th season. Persons of Interest was renewed by CBS for its 5th season, and The Good Wife was renewed for its 7th. Up in the Marvelverse, Agent Carter is getting a 2nd season, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting a 3rd, both on ABC. CBS also renewed its crime drama Elementary for its 4th season. Big shocker for everyone, CBS's long-running drama Criminal Minds is getting an 11th season. How many different ways can I say that ABC renewed something? Maybe I should just head into a list. It renewed its super awesome crime drama Castle, starring Nathan Fillion, for its 8th season. Its political drama Scandal is getting a 5th season. The veteran medical drama Grey's Anatomy got renewed for its 12th season. Sheesh. Once Upon a Time is getting a season 5. BBC's super shady sci-fi drama Orphan Black is getting a 4th season, which will be aired on BBCA next year. The CW's crime drama iZombie is getting a 2nd season. The gripping drama How to Get Away with Murder was renewed for a 2nd season. Alas, we have arrived. The most heart-wrenching section of this segment. Even more painful with the amount of super amazing shows that have been cancelled. We must all join hands and bow our heads for our fallen shows. We will get through this. CBS's crime drama Stalker was cancelled after only 1 season. Since it's keeping 5,000 shows, ABC cancelled its reality cooking competition The Taste after its 3rd season. ABC also cancelled its comedy Cristela after only 1 season, which is a shame. It was pretty funny. The new sci-fi drama on the CW The Messengers will not be returning for a 2nd season. Fox cancelled its top-of-the-line comedy The Mindy Project, but fear not, for Hulu picked them up. The new crime drama Battle Creek had an unfortunate meeting with CBS's axe after its 1st season. Okay, now this one, I cannot believe this one. CSI was cancelled by CBS after its 15th season. CSI after 15 seasons! Fox's new crime drama Backstrom will not be getting a season 2 either. My dear friends, my dear, dear friends, NBC has cancelled About a Boy after its 2nd season. In addition, that wretched NBC cancelled its new comedy Marry Me after its 1st season. I thought that show was stupid enough to stay on, but good enough to be worth watching. Why must you guys hurt me this way? Now, I'm kind of shocked here. Katherine Heigl's new drama State of Affairs was dropped by NBC after its 1st season. Now, this one totally threw me. Fox cancelled its hit horror drama The Following, starring Kevin Bacon, after its 3rd season. Huh, that's pretty shocking to me. I always thought they had a huge following. Since NBC hates everyone and everything, its fantasy drama Constantine will not be returning for a 2nd season. And finally, I saved the best for last. Some idiot, some stupid little cancellation fairy came over, spitting fire and evil pixie dust, and thought, hey, you know what show totally sucks? Forever. Yeah, that's right, that super amazing show on ABC about an immortal medical examiner that solves crimes. Why would I want that to get renewed? Why would you want that to get renewed, you evil cancellation fairy? What could possibly possess you to renew such an amazing show? To state it more clearly, that stupid ABC cancelled its fantasy drama forever. If you're interested, or if you have a soul, check for a petition to save the show over at chsradio.tumblr.com. On that note, I have a question. What do they even look for when renewing shows? Forever had a fairly large following, albeit not huge since it was not advertised great. It wasn't like Almost Human where it was probably too expensive to continue. Why did you cancel this show? Now that they've gotten rid of all of the good shows, let's see if there's anything new worth watching. On June 18th, USA is starting a new drama called Complications. It's about a doctor who becomes a vigilante after saving a young boy's life. That boy must have been pretty inspirational. I'm excited to see that USA is getting some new series. June 24th will see the arrival of a new drama also on USA called Mr. Robot. It follows a hacker hired by a mysterious figure intent on taking over corporate America. The pilot is already available for free for some reason over on iTunes and the USA website. A show about a hacker who's played by Rami Malek? That's airing on USA. Count me in. TNT strikes again, releasing a new drama on June 16th about a surgeon looking for evidence on whether death is truly the end. This one is called Proof. Too bad there's no chance of a crossover happening with Forever. ABC needs to replace all of its amazing shows, so they've started a new sci-fi drama on June 1st called The Whisperers. It's about an alien race that uses children in attempts to quietly take over the Earth. First off, this sounds like a major 456 moment. Second, Gilmore Girls veteran Milo Ventimiglia is going to be in this show. ABC Family suddenly decided that it wanted to announce a super cool looking show called Stitchers. It's about a young woman who's recruited by a secret government agency to be stitched into the minds of the recently deceased, using their memories to investigate murders. This will air June 2nd. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because the next 2 shows will rock your world. CBS recently released the first look at its new show Supergirl, airing on an undisclosed date in November. The title pretty much says it all, but I highly recommend watching the trailer. As some of you may know, there have been murmurings of another installment in the Arrow and Flashverse. One of the first things really announced about this show is that Katie Lotz, who plays Sarah Lance on Arrow, will play a role in it. My friends, DC's Legends of Tomorrow will be premiering on an undetermined date next year in 2016. If you haven't already rushed to find the trailer, do it right this second. While you're looking though, I'll fill you in on the details. Oliver Queen and Barry Allen have met a match that they cannot face alone. To defeat their immortal enemy, they must assemble a team of extraordinary people. Who's on this team, you ask? Hawkgirl, Atom, Firestorm, Captain Cool, Heatwave, and Sarah Lance. Yes, you heard me right. This amazing team will of course be headed by the Arrow and the Flash, and aided by a man from the future played by Arthur Darvill. Man, this one looks wow. Just wow. That is all I can say. Is wow. Unfortunately, the amount of news for this issue didn't leave any room for return dates or recs, but I do want to mention a great summer show really quick. Now, we all have our guilty pleasures, whether it's soap operas or trashy reality shows, and unfortunately, mine falls under the latter category. Ever since I happened to join my grandparents in watching its 14th season, I have been completely and helplessly hooked on Big Brother. Every summer, a bunch of strangers gather in a secluded house, shut off from the rest of the world. They go through a series of physical and mental challenges to earn all kinds of positions and prizes in the house. Someone gets evicted every few episodes until it's down to the final 2. The evicted members are actually the deciding factor, and they gather at the end of the season to vote for the winner. It's just really interesting to see who you end up liking and who you end up despising. As usual, Big Brother will be returning on June 24th for its 17th season. Okay, that's finally all from me for now. But be sure to tune in next time to have your soul torn to shreds by the latest cancellations and simultaneously mended by renewals and recommendations. If you have any questions or comments or anything, drop us a line over at chsradio.tumblr.com/ask. Also, if you happen to watch Big Brother and want to discuss the goings-on, feel free to message me at the same link. Thanks for tuning in, have a great summer, and I'll catch you next time.
Hello everyone, it's Victoria, and from everyone on the whole CHS Radio team, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to some special CHS Radio listeners in the month of June 2015. And no, you don't have to worry this time, I'm not going to be singing, so your eardrums won't bleed. And I apologize in advance if I get any of your names wrong, so yeah. Without further ado, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Maxwell, Ruth, Armira, Perseide, Gazlida, Solomons, and Matthew S. Much love from CHS Radio. Happy birthday, guys. To be honest, I love animals. Right now, I have 4 dogs running around my house, and a rabbit, and 2 sugar gliders jumping from room to room. Pew, pew, pew. And out of all those animals, 5 of them have been adopted from a shelter. Let's get serious for a second. Just like you and me, animals want to have a nice, loving home to live in too, which is why it's important for shelters to save and rescue animals. If you or someone you know are looking to adopt an animal, you should check out a shelter first. You can hear more about this from Naomi, up next.
Hey guys, it's Naomi here with our brand new segment all about animals. Here you can get information on a wide range of topics, from interesting facts about different species to endangered animals and helpful organizations that need more attention. This episode will pretty much focus on shelters. The following 3 shelters provide loving, safe environments for abused or stray animals and help them find new homes. If they are unable to have an animal adopted, then they will continue taking care of him or her for the rest of his or her life. They keep their animals in comfortable environments where each animal is given special one-on-one attention. For anybody in the Chicago area interested in adopting a cat or dog, there is a great organization known as the Buddy Foundation. Formed in 1995 in honor of one founder's collie, Buddy was created to save homeless animals from euthanasia and give them a second chance. They have plenty of wonderful cats and dogs looking for loving owners and permanent homes. With millions of animals facing euthanasia each year, Buddy welcomes any animal in need of protection and loves to give it the attention and care it deserves. The Buddy Foundation is a non-profit organization and relies entirely on volunteers and donations, and every single dollar they receive goes straight to supplies and other crucial things for the animals. To read more about them, check out their website at www.thebuddyfoundation.org. Another organization I would like to mention is Defenders of Animal Rights in Phoenix, Maryland. Like the Buddy Foundation, this group looks out for cats and dogs in need of better homes. The shelter opened in 1988, becoming the very first organization in Maryland to keep their animals until they find new homes. Since then, Defenders has had over 26,000 animals adopted. In addition to serving as an adoption center for cats and dogs, they offer other services, like a farm animal sanctuary, a lost and found service, grief counseling, and many more. You can check out more about them at their website at www.adopt-a-pet.org. The last group I'm going to talk about in this episode focuses mainly on older dogs. Based in San Diego, the Frosted Faces Foundation is a non-profit organization that finds homes for senior dogs. In many shelters, older dogs are most often euthanized to make room for new dogs coming in. The Frosted Faces Foundation's goal is to rescue older dogs from euthanasia and give them loving homes. Frosted Faces also assists families adopting the dogs by paying for medical expenses, food, and supplies. You can learn more about this wonderful organization at www.frostedfacesfoundation.org. That's all for this edition of All About Animals. Tune in next time to hear more information about the critters we share our planet with. Feel free to check out the shelter's websites to thank the Buddy Foundation, Defenders of Animal Rights, and Frosted Faces Foundation for rescuing thousands of animals every year. Thanks for listening!
Hello everyone, it's Rachel again, because apparently I can do more than 2 monthly segments. I'm here today to talk to you about ice cream, or more specifically, a particular ice cream shop. As we approach these lovely summer days full of swimming and insufferable the need for relief grows greater. A little shop known as the Soda Parlor opened earlier this year just on the outskirts of downtown Nashville. It's owned by one of the best YouTubers out there, Olin Rogers. If you haven't seen his videos, then you haven't lived. The Soda Parlor is a bit tricky to find as it's located inside a storefront and doesn't have an outdoor sign, but once you wander up and down the sidewalk a little bit, you'll eventually find the door that leads inside the complex. The whole interior of the store is decked out in what some would call nerd memorabilia. There's Harry Potter posters, Batman posters. The one thing that really caught my eye was the giant Millennium Falcon decal. The ice cream itself is sold in the form of floats, and they are absolutely delicious. I haven't been there in a while, but if I'm remembering correctly, I got the Expecto Patronum, which is basically vanilla ice cream with peanut butter cups and root beer. There's also a wall of t-shirts and other Olin merch that you can buy, including It's a Monday shirts. Best of all, the fans that went to the opening of the shop all signed his chalkboard-esque wall in a variety of neon colors, so that's a really cool accent. Anyways, if you live in Nashville or if you're ever visiting, check out the Soda Parlor. More can be found at olinrogersupply.com/pages/soda. See ya!
Coming up next, we have an awesome interview with our own Calvert Academy teacher. The awesome, the epic, Mr. Cardenas! Woot woot woot!
Hey everyone, welcome to the Teacher Feature Summer Edition here on CHS Radio. I'm Corey, and today I am with...
Mr. Cardenas.
Woohoo! Let's get started.
Okay.
Alright, so what inspired you to start teaching?
I wanted to help people, and that's how I started teaching. I always was helping people with computers, or how to do computers, how to do technology, and started really young when I was like probably 13, 12 years old. So I was always the guy helping with anything related with technology. And then when I graduated, I realized that's my calling, and then I just wanted to become a teacher, and that's what I did.
Since you're 12 or 13, that's a long time.
That's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
So what has been your favorite Calvert experience so far?
The students. I love the students. I like to work with them. They are a really good group of kids, talented. They're always on time. They're always trying to get me to do new things, try new stuff online. Some of them teach me how to use Skype. Shh, don't tell that. But
we're using that right now.
Yes.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. But Calvert is an amazing company. I've been working with them for a while. Always treat me right. Always work with me, trying to find solutions for any problem. And they're an amazing, amazing team to work with. So that's basically it.
Cool.
Really formal.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to experience the most formal interview you've ever had in your life.
Da, 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 da.
So how long have you been teaching, either online or in a school with actual walls and stuff like that?
Started teaching when I got to college. That was 1990. Wow. Okay, anyway. Woo! Flashback. So around 1991, when I went to college, right away when I started my first classes, I started tutoring the students, and then I became a lab assistant, and then I was a technology lab assistant to the assistant. Assistant to the assistant, and then I will do my classes during the day, and then we'll be in the labs and teaching, tutoring people in computers or, don't tell nobody, math. Called math. But because my degree is computer science, so that was a really easy thing to do. So, and then from there, I always end up, next college, I moved into Florida, I ended up helping in tutoring also in the labs. Then when I went to bachelor's degree, when I did my master's, then I opened a computer store. Then I ended up helping, and I actually opened a little classroom in my computer store. And it was always leading towards teaching or helping people or getting a group of people and working together. Because my master is management and information systems, I guess I'm trying to manage the group. And that's basically it. Next.
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 I'm still trying to get over an assistant to an assistant.
There is a series on TV that, the one that goes the assistant to the assistant, The Office. If anybody watched The Office, you know what I mean, the assistant to the assistant. Well, there was an assistant lab, but I used to help the assistant. And then I became a lab assistant. And then I became a computer teacher. And then I teach at college level, bachelor's degree level, master level. But I always like middle school, high school. It's more fun. So that's why I'm doing that right now.
What are your hobbies outside of the school day?
Well, tennis. I used to do a lot of tennis. I haven't done it lately. Long time ago, in a galaxy far away. Golf. When I used to be rich. Anyway. No, in South America, I used to play golf. Then when I came here, I do a lot of tennis, rollerblading. And lately, Zumba. I like Zumba. It's a group, you get a group of people start dancing crazy. So I'm not going to put any pictures on it. And I'm walking, cycling. Lately, I'm trying to do spinning. Because, if you do a lot of online teaching, your stomach might get a little biggie. The chocolates. I know, Diet Coke with chocolate makes no sense. But anyway. And that's it. That's basically it.
Alrighty, now,
Oh, I'm sorry, and a Star Wars fan.
Star Wars fan, yes. Star Wars is awesome.
Nerd.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
There you go. I did not go to the Star Wars weekends this weekend at all. No.
Are you sure about that?
I will put some pictures.
You just said you didn't go.
Shh, I got pictures. I'll put the pictures.
Wait, how did you get pictures and not go?
It wasn't me. I wasn't there. No proof. No, it was fun. May the 4th, Star Wars weekend. That's also another hobby. I do not have the toys from 1977. I don't have that collection. Yeah, sure.
Do we have to send a search warrant to your house or something?
Yes.
And when you post pictures, I'm just gonna DNA your camera.
Yes, another hobby is, of course, computers. I like computers and technology. Love that. So that's basically it.
Alrighty, now, of course, we already know the answer to this question, but what is your favorite food?
Chocolate. Chocolate, Diet Coke, and, pizza, which is not good for you. Meatballs. Oh, meatballs. Yes. Okay, but that's it. But that's not, you can't eat that stuff. You gotta eat vegetables and a little vegetables and all that stuff and a salad. Kids eat salad. Do not eat meatballs, pizza, and chocolate.
But meatballs, pizza, and chocolate are delicious.
Oh yes, favorite food.
Alrighty. Let's see. What was your favorite subject while going to school?
My favorite subject. Actually, one of my favorite subjects was biology, and then a little bit of math. It actually was really good. I had a good math teacher. It all depends on the teacher. I had an amazing biology teacher. Geometry was a good one. I like spatial places, like I wanted to be an architect too. So there was a time that I actually taught 4 years of graphic design and how to do AutoCAD and stuff like that. So one of my favorite things was biology, geometry, because the teachers were good, So the teacher in political science wasn't that good. Those were my favorite ones, Anna.
Alrighty, let's see here. What do you enjoy doing with family and friends?
I like to visit my family. I have family now that we moved from South America. I have them in Canada. So I moved to Atlanta. And then I have my sister in Miami. So I like to go visit them during the summer. I go all the way to Ontario, Canada. Then I come down to Atlanta. Then later on I go to Miami. It's a free place to stay. So that's what I like to do over the summers. And then I have two cousins that moved from, they are one in Orlando and one moved to Dallas, Texas. So I want to try to see if I can go visit them. I like to road travel. Anytime I can take the road and travel the United States, I have been around probably 40 states so far. So anytime I can go and just take the road and go around and visit the states, that's my favorite thing to do.
Cool. 40 states?
And a little more. I think, I know some of them, if you pass through it might not count, but I say it does because some of them took me 8 hours. So it counts.
Hey, if you're in a state for more than an hour, I think it should count, right?
Yeah, this time I'm trying to go to Maine, see if I can go Maine. So I'll pass through Maryland, and then I'll go all the way to Maine, Vermont, see if I can reach Nova Scotia, and then that's it. Then try to go back. See if the car goes.
Alrighty. Before we get into summer-themed, action-packed awesomeness, what is your favorite childhood memory?
Cycling. I used to do a lot of cycling. I used to take my bike at night around 11 o'clock p.m. with a Walkman. Yes, kids, a Walkman. If you don't know what a Walkman is, it's a cassette player. And I used to put it on my side and then just go crazy on the bike. And also, spending time with my parents. Used to play golf with them, tennis when I was little, with my dad and with my mom. Used to play a lot of golf on it. And I also worked with them. I started working with them when I was real young, around 13, because it was a family business. So things like that. Spending time with the family is the most important thing.
Let's see, and now we get into summer stuff because, summer's literally right around the corner, like a couple weeks away. What is your favorite cold beverage on a hot summer day?
Diet Coke with a lot of ice.
I thought you were gonna say that. I just had that feeling. I had that feeling.
With a lot of ice. Okay, once in a while a lemonade, and then just regular water. So it will be Diet Coke first with ice, then lemonade, and then low water. Kids drink water.
Just a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Because everything else already has water in it, so technically...
it's water.
Just with a whole bunch of other stuff in it.
Oh, man. Just water. With Diet Coke.
What is your favorite summer activity to do?
Favorite summer activity? Go to the beach. I think I will live in Florida, so it's close to the beach. And then summer travel. I love to travel and go visit places, see new people, stuff like that. One time I got lost and I went to the Arizona crater. That was really fun. and mostly go to the beach and travel. Yeah, that's it.
One final one. What are your plans for this summer coming up?
Oh, as soon as we're done, boom, taking that car and just go. Just go. Laptop and just go.
I hear you're coming to Maryland in a couple of weeks, right?
I'm going there. Go see if I can visit you guys there in the zoo. Then see if I can visit our principal and other people that I know from before that work in Culver, and eat a lot of good food in Washington D.C. and then go. I'll keep just go see how far I can go up north until the time you gotta return.
You'll be in Maryland for a couple days, go to the zoo, go get the food, and then zoom.
And zoom, yes. First Maryland, a little visit there to all of you, and then boom. And that's it. I hope. We'll see.
Alright guys, that's all the time we have today for Teacher Feature. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you again in the fall. Adios, amigos.
Woo!
The bass, Rachel. Need I say more? And if you didn't get that reference, all I have to say for you is Skrillex. Up next is the music segment.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Rachel, back and ready to welcome you to CHS Radio's Music Corner. Whether you listen to blues, folk, or the High School Musical soundtrack, I can give you the latest news from the music world. Before we get started, I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering what time it is, but there's no need to look at the clock because I can tell you. It's summertime. That's right, it's our vacation. What time is it? Summertime. Feel free to scream and shout, everyone, because school is almost out. A ton of great artists are releasing new albums in the coming months, so let's dive right on in. On June 9th, Montgomery Gentry will be releasing a new album called Folks Like Us. June 9th will also see the hallowed release of Monsters and Men's latest album, Beneath the Skin, featuring 11 songs. 2 of these songs can already be downloaded on iTunes for $1.29 apiece. Adam Lambert's new album, The Original High, is set to come out on June 12th. The British musician Mika has an album coming out on June 15th called No Place Like Heaven. The beloved Nate Roos, lead singer of Fun, has announced that he's going solo! His debut album, Grand Romantic, is set to release on June 16th. Now, I love me some Fun, but I wouldn't say I'm a die-hard fan. However, the following news did make my heart die a little. The band assured everyone that, while they're not breaking up, they will be on an indefinite hiatus until they're inspired again. Timeless rock star Neil Young is releasing a new album on June 16th as well, called The Manzanato Years. Another popular rock band, Third Eye Blind, has an album coming out on the same day, June 16th, called Dopamine. Also on June 16th, beloved pop artist Hilary Duff is releasing her latest album, Breathe In, Breathe Out. Pop sensation Carly Rae Jepsen's album, Emotion, is coming out on June 24th. On June 30th, X Ambassadors is releasing an album called VHS with a whopping 20 songs, 2 of which are already available for download. Everyone rejoice! Owl City has an awesome new album coming out on July 10th called Mobile Orchestra. Some of the songs are already available on iTunes, and I myself purchased Verge featuring Aloe Black, which I highly recommend. July 17th will see Tame Impala's new album Current, so keep an eye out for that. Natalie Imbruglia, artist of the hit song Torn, is releasing an album on June 28th called Male. Chelsea Wolfe's album Abyss will be released on August 7th. Much to my surprise, as I did not know that they were still active, the super amazing 80s band a-ha is releasing a new album called Cast in Steel on September 4th. September 11th will see the release of numerous albums, including I Am by Leona Lewis, Keep the Village Alive by Stereophonics, and Love and War by Quabs. Are you ready, guys? Are you really ready? Because sometime in September, on a currently undetermined date, Duran Duran is releasing a new album. Duran Duran. Lana Del Rey also has an album coming out that month called Honeymoon. Unfortunately, I can't see into the future, but I can see artists who will be releasing albums sometime this year. Unfortunately, it's not specific, but it's definitely something to get excited about. We've got Band of Horses, Christina Aguilera, Coldplay, Def Leppard, Demi Lovato, Ellie Goulding, Fergie, Foles, Guns N' Roses, Gwen Stefani, Iggy Azalea, Janet Jackson, Macklemore, Metallica, Motorhead, Pierce the Veil, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rihanna, TLC, and Van Morrison. And that's just who I want to mention. Be excited. And now we have the final installment of the new releases. I'm sure you're all thinking, It's about time. And you're very right, guys. The super amazing disco funk band Chick has a new album coming out on a currently undetermined date in June. Helpful, right? This album is called It's About Time. Now, we've come to the best part. Recommendations. I'm going to give you a list of songs and bands that have infested my mind, as well as some suggestions for awesome summer music and a website to check out. As per usual, we'll start with the latter. I've actually remembered a website I can mention for this issue. It's called Mobogenie, M-O-B-O Genie. It's fantastic for discovering new music, and they update it frequently with themed playlists like Hipster Party and tasteful background music. It can also be found in the App Store under Mobogenie Market, likely for both Apple and Android. With the app, you can listen to music directly to your phone, save songs, and even download them to use as a ringtone. To make things even better, you can search under ringtones to find weird things, like a compilation of all of the times your favorite character said, "Come on, son." Mobogenie music can be a little loud when used as a ringtone, so I recommend downloading a ringtone maker to crop the song and lower the volume. Alas, I am out of programs to suggest. If I discover any new ones, I'll be sure to add them in, but for now, I'm going to tell you some stuff that went down this month in music history. On June 1st, 1963, 16-year-old Leslie Gore's song It's My Party hit number 1 on the billboards. This isn't exactly noteworthy, but I couldn't resist including it when I saw it. On June 3rd, 1949, Elvis Presley got an A in language and a C in music on his 8th grade report card. June 4th, 1984 saw the release of Bruce Springsteen's famous album Born in the USA. Before we get to the best part, I have some very sad news to share with you all. Jazz legend B.B. King died last month on May 14th at age 89. I was and still am a huge fan of his music, and it's sad to see such an amazing artist go. And now we move on to the part you all came for, or at least, well, what I came for. Music Rex. Before we get too distracted, we've got some important business to discuss. The up-and-coming pop country band Mercy Stone, consisting of my ridiculously talented music teacher and her equally ridiculously talented sister, is releasing a new album called Who I Am in just 1 week on June 9th. They released a sneak peek single about a month ago called Start a War, a beautiful song about strength and perseverance. They're also going to be at the Country Jam Fest, so be sure to check out their Facebook page for more details. More of their music can be found all over YouTube and on their Facebook page, which are both under Mercy, M-E-R-S-I, Stone. Our awesome reporter, Emma W., over at Calvert Voices, asked me to recommend the music of one of her friends, and I think is well deserved. 14-year-old Charles Paul can be found on iTunes with his album Learning to Dance in the Rain, which consists of 3 songs. He has a lovely, soft country, pop sort of vibe, especially highlighted in his song Fallen. It is my duty to make your summer full of awesome, summery tunes, and that is why I'm going to give you some recs for your season of freedom. 2 of my personal favorites are Boardwalk by the Drifters, the perfect song for when you're trying to hide from the sun, and of course, those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer by Nat King Cole. If the latter gets stuck in your head, just try singing It's a Small World for 2 days. Hoping for a huge dance party this summer? I've got you covered. All Over by Cruiser makes you want to jump up and down for the rest of ever, and you can never go wrong with Spin Me Round by Dead or Alive. Tell the World by Eric Hutchinson is lighter, but it has a fantastic beat. Almost anything from the 80s, like Take On Me by a-ha, is sure to do the job, but if not, one of my favorite bands, Fits in the Tantrums, can save the party with The Walker or Out of My League. And for those humid twilights out on the porch, try Slice by Five for Fighting. If you're looking for something more chill, go with Deanna Carter. Strawberry Wine and We Danced Anyways never fail. Any song by Colby Calais can also meet your summer jam needs, especially with Bubbly, Brighter Than the Sun, and Realize. Starkid member Dylan Saunders has an amazing acoustic album on iTunes called Confluence, and songs like Shining Bright and Say My Name can help lift the mood. And lastly, Wind the Night Down with 93 Million Miles by George Blagden. Shockingly, that is all I can think of. Alas, this means I must wish you farewell. Thank you for sticking with us, and I'll once again be with you mid-September. Please let me know if you listen to any of the recs for this issue and liked them over at chsradio.tumblr.com/ask. As always, you can keep up with my musical shenanigans by adding a Llama Llama 33 on last.fm. If you're looking for more tunes to laze away those crazy days of summer, check our Spotify channel for my attempt at a summer playlist. Stick around for a cover of Birdie's Not About Angels by me, Rachel.
We know full well there's just time. Is it wrong to toss this it up. 'Cause what about angels? They will go make us special. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. How unfair, it's just our love. Found something real that's out of touch. But if you search the whole wide world, would you dare to let it go? 'Cause what about angels? They will go make us special. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. 'Cause what about angels? They will go make us special. It's not about angels. Angels.
We hope you have enjoyed this edition of CHS Radio and will tune in next time for our next episode. If you liked this episode or we tickled your funny bone, you can find more of us on our website, podcast.chsradio.org. Or you can find more of us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Google Plus as CHS_radio. And we thank you for listening. And as always, I'm Victoria and this is CHS Radio. Have an awesome day, guys.
Hey, it's Corey, yet again, here for the disclaimers. The sources used for this edition are Wikipedia and thisdayinmusic.com, ismyshowcancelled.com, iTunes, timeanddates.com, visitmusiccity.com, rollingstone.com, and thecomicbook.com Facebook page. Also, we don't own What Time Is It by High School Musical, and we're not making money off of its use. That's it from me.
I am here today to talk you. I'm going to talk to you. Persons of Interest was renewed by CVS for CVS. Yes, and Agent Carter was renewed by Walgreens.
Hello, everyone. It's Victoria, and from everybody, clap your hands. Stop.
Baltimore is going to be having some hot temperatures this week, mostly staying around 80. I can't speak words. Why do I try?
I'm here today to talk to you about some ice cream. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk about some ice cream. Like, hey, did you catch that Rocky Road over at 31 Flavors? Delicious, right? Box canceled. It canceled. Nah.
Okay, so what do I do? What do you want me to
Just enjoy your chocolate and answer the questions.
do? Listen, pal. answer the questions.
I'm gonna
You
hold up a
guys-
lamp. All right,
Guys,
listen up here and answer my questions truthfully.
you guys sound like you have a little itty bitty stress.
Anyways, if you live in Nashville or if you're ever visiting, check out the Soda Parlor. Check out the Soda Parlor, man. Persons of Interest was renewed by CVS for CVS. Yes, and Agent Carter was renewed by Walgreens.
And from everyone on the whole CHS Radio team, I and everyone else on the team would like to wish some. Can't speak.
As the name reveals, West Yellowstone is one of the closest cities to Yellowstone National Park, which also stretches into Wyoming and I almost combined Wyoming and Idaho. No, not Idaho. No. Stop, brain. Stop!
The ice cream itself is solid in the form of is sold. Yeah, it's solid. The ice cream is solid. Imagine that until it melts. And also their ice cream floats. So it's not, well, the soda part would be not solid, but the ice cream is solid until it melts. Fox canceled its top-of-the-line comedy The Mindy Project, but fear not, for they're currently working... No, they got the deal. Fox canceled...
While there are going to be... I give up. My brain died.
And if you didn't get that reference, all you need to know is Skrillex. Just Skrillex. You'll find out. I promise. Next up is the video game segment. Ah, dang it! I said video games again! This is the music segment. Oh my gosh! What's wrong with me? I like video games.
Fox canceled its top-of-the-line comedy The Mindy Project, but fear not, for they are currently not working on a deal with Hulu, because oh my god, how many times do I have to say they got the deal, guys. They got the deal. I need to change my script. I'm excited to get...
There's a squirrel outside eating something. I need to tell him not to.
ABC, okay. Oliver Queen and Barry Allen have met their match and cannot face alone. They cannot face it alone.
This week we'll see temperatures surpassing 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 400. I almost said 400. You don't want 400 degrees Celsius. I don't think that's good.
Over on iTunes and
Are you recording now? Yes, you are. Good, Audacity. Why do you keep doing this to me?
All Over by Cruiser makes you want to jump up and down for the rest of ever, and spontaneous beatboxing. To defeat their immortal anemone. Their immortal anemone. Isn't that terrifying? It's a sea creature that's immortal. Terrifying. Before we get started, I'm sure a lot of you are
Ready to have your heart broken? Ready to jump in joy? Are you on the edge of your seat to know what new show is going to be? That new show. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just so excited about this new show, man. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm jumping in joy at the same time. Oh my gosh. I don't understand how this is possible.
Def Leppard, Demi Lovato, not Demi Moore, because, well, she might be a singer. With the app, you can listen to music directly on your phone, save songs, and evil download them. Yeah, you can, as opposed to the good downloading, you can evil download them. I'm pretty sure that's just illegal downloading. Piracy, you know? Okay. With the app, you can do nothing. You can do absolutely nothing with the app. It sucks. Don't get the app. Yeah, please get the app. Stick around for a cover of Birdie's Skinny Love by me, Rachel. I'm just saying that so aggressively, like Rachel, but me. Rachel. I ain't no Rachel. Actually, I am. It's my secret. I am Rachel. Plot twist.
Welcome to CHS Radio. I'm your host, Victoria, and welcome to the third. I sound like so dead in the beginning. I'm like, it's like, it's like I realized that I'm in a record. I'm in a recording. I'm recording, and it's like, oh gosh, I thought someone was just standing behind me. I just almost.
June 4th, 1984 saw the release of Bruce Springsteen's. Yes, Bruce. My good old pal Bruce. Oh my god, okay. Because sometime in it... Bit my lip. Let's start from the very beginning.